Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azini Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so there was a fight in Big Brother's house this morning between Angel and Venita. Yes, and it's all about Seyi and of course their wager presentation. So what exactly happened? So while they were in the garden, because they've been serious with their wager, and you all know it's all about a fashion show, Big Brother asked them to have create a clothing line and give him a fashion show that will last at least 60 minutes and not more than 90 minutes. Yes, guys. So that was what they were doing. Then Angel pointed out that not all of them have something to wear because apparently they all should have an outfit to wear. And she was like, the guys should help and sew the outfits. And she was like, how many of the guys actually know how to sew? And that was it. Like, that was the beginning of the issue. And before we could say Jack, Angel was, going crazy with, the way she was talking to Seyi. Before we know it, she was calling him names and all that, which in my own opinion was actually uncalled for. And she was like talking about stuff and all that. Then Venita, who is Seyi's buddy, had to step in and was trying to tell Angel to calm down, what is the solution, even though she's complaining and all that she should calm down and all that. But Angel was not having it at all. And before we could say Jack, Venita descended on Angel like, what do you mean? Like, you have this negative energy around you. You're not the only one dealing with personal issues. Everybody in here is dealing with their own issues. So you should not bring that negative vibe. You are like a negative vortex, sucking out positivity out of everybody in the house. She said a lot. And then Angel was like, go and rest. You said, go and rest. And Venita was like, I'm not going to rest. Then Venita went to their laundry area and she had to hold her and she was crying. Yes, guys, because she felt overwhelmed. Initially, I don't understand why Venita is always crying, but I think I figured it out, which I'll tell you guys later in this video. So that's what happened that caused the fight. Yes. Now, the aftermath of the fight is the discussion between Kiddwaya and Seyi that has gone viral all over social media at this moment, where they were talking about Angel's behavior. Yes, guys. So Seyi was pointing it to bad parenting, saying that, some parents of this generation ought to be ashamed. If they are not ashamed of how their kids are behaving, then there is a problem. Then they talked about how Angel used to behave, any small thing, she would just, go off on people, insulting people, telling people to shut the F up, that she lacks manners and she lacks home training, that her attitude is negative. Kiddwaya also talked about how he too has noticed that, and they also talked about that, they don't even blame Angel at this point. It's the guys that are giving her money that they blame, the guys that, are eating her, work, if you get what I mean, because these guys are the ones that, because they want to hit, so they just, throw money at them, and then they feel like they're at the same level or the same age with everybody else, and, they said quite a lot, and that was what she was saying, that some of the things she's wearing, the necklaces and everything, you can't tell me it's their mom or her mom that gave her money to buy that. How can her mom give her $4,000 to buy a bracelet? Obviously, it's those guys that did that and all that. Kiddwaya also talked about how, he had somebody like that, in his set. And it's crazy because they will do all this gra inside the house. And when they come outside the house, they will face reality and realize that these people you are going off on, or these people you are insulting, are actually in real life not in the same level that you are in, and then you start regretting it, and then you start coming back and be like, oh, I didn't mean it, blah, 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 blah. So basically, that was the discussion that they had after the whole fight with Venita because of Seyi. Now, what do I think about this? First of all, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Angel has been acted off this season, and I don't know if it's pride or arrogance, but something changed. I noticed it. Something changed. The way she used to talk to people, the way she easily just goes off on people like that. She's a sweet girl, but her attitude is something that she should watch. That's number one. Number two, I understand why Venita is crying or cries every time. I think that's her coping mechanism. I think that house is so intense. I think it's so much emotions and you can't really go away from it. You know, when people are stressing you, you are in the midst of people that they are draining your energy, you're trying to, do your best and people are bringing you down and there's a lot of energy in the room and you want to pull yourself away from that, but you can't because you're stuck there. That's how the Big Brother house is. It's like what a pressure cooker. So some people, their own mechanism might be drinking, like Ross. Some people, their own might just be making jokes, like White Money. And some people, their own might just be acting out like Kiddwaya. And some people, like Venita, theirs is to cry. For me, I don't see it as a form of weakness. I just see it as her letting out her frustration. That's why I would suggest that Big Brother should find a way to be getting people to talk to them, even while they are in the house. Like if they ask for a therapist or somebody to talk to, please grant them that because these guys, their mental health is really at stake, especially in this all-star season. Now, that being said, some people are saying that, oh, Venita shouldn't have jumped in. I think she did the right thing because Seyi is her friend, and in some way, because she is also close to Mercy, Angel is a person. You also remember that it's this same Venita that held Angel off when she had that face off with a Laybaye. So I think she just wanted to calm things down because if you notice initially, she did not come out guns blazing. She was actually trying to calm Angel down. That being said, the conversation between Seyi and Kiddwaya, there is some truth in it. I'm not even gonna lie, but then again, the way they said what they said, some of the things they said were totally uncalled for, especially the part where it was looking like they were shaming her. Me, I will not stand for that because it's kind of like, it's not good. Not even kind of, it's not good. And I'm not a supporter of shaming anybody because you might think that, and when you come out, it might be true or it might not be true. But for me, it's not a good look on them, honestly. But is there a truth or is there some truth in what they said? Yes. Listening to their conversation, there are some truths in what they are saying. They might not be the right people to say it, but at some point, some people have to say it. That's my own 2 cents about the thing that happened. But then again, why I'm not even riled up about everything that I've seen in that house is because I know it's Big Brother's house and I know it's a game. So if it was happening in real life, probably yes, I might. But because it's a show and it's rated 18 and it's supposed to be like that, so everybody is equal. So yeah, that's why I'm just not taking anything I see on that show to heart, honestly. So that being said, there was also an instance where Seyi was talking to Summer about Adekunle and Venita. So according to Seyi, Venita removed Adekunle's stuff from her bed. Apparently, she went off on Adekunle in the bathroom. Seyi said, that Adekunle had balls, I think in his lap area, thigh area rather, and his armpit area. And you guys know how painful those kind of balls can be. I hope he has gotten the medical attention that he needs. And instead of Venita to be much more kinder to him, she just went off on him. Seyi said, that Venita she has a way of doing things that she herself can take. Now that brings me back to that face-off with Angel. Even though Venita had the right to butt into that thing to intervene, I also feel that some of the things that Angel have displayed, she too have the tendency, Venita, of doing the same thing. Like the way she talks to people, the way she was talking about Pere. I mean, for me, I feel like it's so easy to remove something that is in another person's eye than in yours. Like you see your vision is blurry, but you think you're seeing well, but you see another person that has maybe something in their eye and you just want to remove it. That's the case of Angel and Venita. I just feel like they're just two sides of the same coin, just that one is elderly and the other one is younger. That's my own 2 cents about all that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezine Williams.